Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't say anything, but episode 39, should we be doing this? What's happening? What's going on? Is Reese the Hoochie in here? I'm here. Quay's here today. What's happening, brother?
What's up with it? Bro Fresh is out here, man. What's up with y'all?
What's going on? Lachelle's here. What up?
Hey, y'all.
Jason's not here today. Sauce is he's being a father right now, supporting them babies, man, doing his shit. Adrian is here though. What's going on, brother?
We
got
there he is.
Adrian on the mic today. So we're gonna get around to some shit, but first before we do that, mental health check. What's going on? How are you doing, Quay?
I'm walking through it, not getting stuck in it, man. I'm be vulnerable with you guys. I've been dealing with a lot, walking through a lot. But I'm here. I had I go through my waves of emotions. I know I'm not the only person dealing with things, but the thing is, emotions, we have to respect them. We hear a lot about get out your feelings and things like that. That's not that's not safe. That's not self-loving stuff. You have to walk through that. So now the thing is, don't let them control. I always like to say, everything by logic, nothing by emotion. But emotion is there, man. You can't deal with it. So my thing is, emotion try to take the wheel, but get your logic going. Mm-hmm. Get your logic, and that's hard.
Of course,
that's hard because emotions are powerful, man. They are powerful. They're a force, and they're fickle though.
Right.
And so you have to know where you're at, how you're feeling, and sometimes you might have to seclude yourself. But also know you got to be able to reach out. I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago about reaching out to your people. I was like, I wasn't going to reach out. But
you're not a burden. Understand?
Thank you. Say that again, bro.
You're not a burden.
Because that's when I feel like I want to reach out, I feel like I don't want to be a burden to nobody. Somebody else is going through their stuff. Nah.
Right.
And Daryl was like, nah, bro. This is what we here for.
There's life and fellowship.
Ooh, there we go.
You have to just you have to know to reach out to people that you love you. I will say though, stop searching for comfort in uncomfortable spaces. If somebody's not for you, you can't run to them with your problems. So, a lot of people use that to weaponize against you. We talked about that as well.
Yeah.
So go to where you're loved. And you can feel that energy. So again, make better decisions, make more conscious decisions to be in the midst of people who love you. Michelle, what's going on? How was your week?
It was great. A little emotional on Friday, but other than
what
that,
Friday?
Enos.
Oh yeah.
What, man? Oh,
rest in peace. Rest in peace,
man. Yeah, that was crazy. Man, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but yeah, man, that's still that.
We got the news at the bowling alley that one of the homies passed this week. Very tragic, man. Super tragic. What else is going on? That it?
Nope. Other than that, life is great.
Life is solid, man. I want to take opportunity real fast before we get into everything else. Heavily Scented Candle Company. Aliana Dinish. This shit is fire.
They smell delicious. I opened it up. I was like,
So I ordered some candles from her. Didn't have any real expectations. I know Ali's kind of new to that space, but she's she's on the ground. She's about her money. And these joints came in. I like the etching on the wood on the top. That's fire.
I was peeping
Just
that.
the packaging was really dope. So I got very vanilla and what is that one right there?
Nightcap.
Nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
And I burned Nightcap already.
Yeah,
these are fire. Yeah. I burned both of these. Well, I burned Nightcap. I'm just waiting until I get very vanilla popping. But Heavily Scented Candle Co. 100% soy candle. Cop you when they come in 8-ounce jars. These are fire. Out of Seattle. So get with Ali, man. Order some candles. These joints are tight. Real fast, I just want to. My week was different starting on Friday. It's been a really hard transition with the job because I haven't been able to get all the stuff that I need, and everybody's running around like they don't really know what to do.
Go on, guys.
It's just the first couple of weeks though, so it's not.
They may not know.
I don't think they do. The manager that hired me left, and so he left just as I was starting. So everything's going to this other manager. It's real different and difficult. I have a lot of time by myself. I try to maximize if I just get out to the field and talk to my customers. But I felt a really weird energy starting on Friday.
Ooh, talk about it.
I didn't understand what it was. I woke up, I had this crazy feeling of just anxiousness, this anxiety. I had to go through my mental Rolodex. Do I have conflict with somebody? No, I'm not in conflict with nobody. My romantic life is on, point, whatever that is. There's no issues there. No problems like in my personal life. You know what I mean? Okay. No money issues, nothing like that. So I'm like, man, what is going on?
I like that.
And I just sat. I sat for a while because I didn't want to go do anything to, enhance this energy.
You had to be still for a moment.
I had to. Yeah. And I couldn't really sleep. I couldn't sleep it off. And I was just like, man, what is going on? Like, again, there's no issues nowhere. And my homegirl explained to me, she's like, one, it's Friday the 13th. She's like, that's if you believe in it, you believe in it.
Right, no, that's there you go.
So it's Friday the 13th. There's a lunar eclipse getting ready to happen. The full moon's on Monday. I think the lunar eclipse is tonight, actually. And shit was like, you're gonna feel it. Like some people, and I've never felt these energies before. I at least never could recognize what they were.
Okay.
But also, and then I think we're going back into retrograde. I think for a lot of people, again, if you believe in it, if you feel it, if you're in tune with it, it can affect you. You just gotta know how to move, like you said, move through it.
Walk through it.
But for the first time in however long, all these things hit me. And the moon affects the tides, right? It affects the water on the planet. So our bodies are made of 75% water.
Not even more than that, but yeah, it was about to say.
Well, yeah, so more than that, right? Yeah. I mean, whatever it is, but just to think that we aren't affected by these celestial beings, it's just like we're being a little bit naive. And so whatever that energy is that's in the air, I felt it Friday. I felt it a little bit yesterday. My homegirl was telling me, when the full moon comes, set your intentions. Be intentional about everything you're doing. Write it down. Write a burn letter if you have to. Let go of the past. I think a big thing with this season, from what I'm to understand, is it's a washing away of the past and making space for new, whatever it is. So, and I've been hearing a lot of people say, "Hey, man, it's the time your ex is gonna be hitting you back up. Your ex is gonna be hitting you. Dodge that energy, or it maybe not dodge the energy, but just know what it is and where it's coming from." Does that make sense?
Okay. Walk through it. Don't get stuck in it, man. Don't be emotionally. Don't let the emotions drive the car. Let your logic drive the car. Emotionally charged, logically driven.
Yep. I like that. All right, man. Let's get to the shit. There's some stuff that's not written down, like I said, that I want to get to also.
Okay, let's do it.
But I do want to start by saying, just sending our thoughts and prayers to the victims of the Buffalo mass shooting that took place yesterday. There was another shooting today too, right?
Yeah, I just was scrolling and I seen it in Cali.
Jesus Christ!
These pink savages is wild, bro.
No, do we know who that person or what that was in California?
No, I didn't get to
Still
read
developing.
It.
All right, we're gonna
still developing.
I'm trying to figure that out. But 18-year-old white dude walked into a grocery store in a predominantly black neighborhood in Buffalo, New York, and just opened fire, killing 10 people.
On live stream.
He live streamed it. And even on the live stream, I think he had came across a white dude and said, "Hey, I'm sorry. You're not my you're not the target, whatever." I don't know if he said those words, but he said sorry, and
that's premeditation.
He said, "Oh, sorry," and kept walking and started shooting black people. 10 people, 10 lives lost. Hopefully, the names will be released so we can respect and honor those individuals. It's wild out here. It's wild out here. These mass shootings have not stopped. We would have thought that. I don't know. I'm not even. I don't have no words. Anybody got it?
Man, I was reading one article, man. Remember when Dylan Roof? For this, so they was like he's trying to claim the insanity plea,
right?
And same thing was like, oh, this person's lawyer. I mean, that was too quick. I don't know if it's too quick to assume, but they were saying on that article also that this dude, his lawyer's trying to claim the same thing. No, man, stop that, man. Prosecute these fools to the longest end of the law. But the thing is, they ain't gonna get that. They gonna give him a protected room because they ain't gonna let nobody get this to him.
The person in the Orange County shooting was an Asian man in his 60s, and he shot and killed one person and he injured 5 others. That was in Orange County in California.
Okay,
that's
what you saw, Alicia.
Yeah. Okay. They said it was hogtied by an extension cord after churchgoers detained him.
Okay. Good job, church. Good job.
I mean, good job to them. Round of applause for those people, man. That's just not easy. That's scary happenings, man.
You gonna fight or flight, and so they fight mechanism came in. Tied this fool up.
So the first gentleman,
he's not a gentleman.
Well, the first guy, young man,
first heathen. He's a heathen. Okay, he's a heathen.
I got you. I'm not standing up for nobody, bro.
A ghoul, a thug. That's what he is. Call him what he is.
The first person. I'm trying to look for his name, but
fuck his name. He's a heathen.
No, we want to say his name. We want to make sure that we know exactly who that person is.
It started with the heathen.
Damn, I can't. They're not even showing. See what I'm talking about? It's just crazy. Anyway,
because they control the media.
Was it Glenn? Anyway, but that person, man, was an 18-year-old white boy. And, all these crimes obviously are racially motivated. I'm not sure if the one in Orange County was black people. It didn't say specifically. And I'm not going to assume that either. But, yeah, just these things are crazy. These things are crazy. just stay safe, people. You know, stay strapped. You know, what's the phrase? Stay dangerous.
Strapped. Just shout out the great YG.
Yeah,
stay dangerous.
Because it's at your grocery store, at your church, at your school, you know, at the concert a couple years ago in Vegas, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, the white boy was sniping out the window.
Yeah, and it's like you can't do nothing to go nowhere.
What happened to him? Did they let him out? So they get real quiet when there ain't no melanin in that complexion.
I'm not sure what happened. To be honest,
we'll have to dig into that.
And I'm not sure what the thing is about the life sentence, you know. But I think you do something like that, you got to get. I'm not life sentence, I'm with the death penalty.
I don't think every state has death penalties. Oh, speaking of, what firing squad? What state was that opened up the firing squad back in the death penalty? They brought that back.
Oh, I'm not sure.
It was one of the. Well, I think I don't want to be wrong. I think it was one of the Carolinas or Texas. I want to say I had seen it. But I had read it.
Anything goes.
But I was crazy. They brought back death by firing squad.
So I found out something interesting about the firing squad recently. Death by firing squad, and they said it's like. How many people? 12 people, and only 2 or 3 people's guns have actual bullets in them. Oh, and so everybody else just have blanks. But they don't know that. Oh, they don't know that, and so for the person who's being executed, they don't know where it's coming from. And the reason why they do that, and I thought it was interesting. The reason why they do it that way is because, you know, you may not. We don't know how people will be able to live with the guilt of executing somebody. I think that was the thing they were saying, like to protect the mental health of the people who are firing. So you know, there's a chance that you may or may not fire those killing rounds,
and they don't tell you.
That person. They don't tell you. Nah. Okay. And all the shots are coming from different directions as well. So you know, you may not know that your bullet actually hit that person. You know, but they were saying that you don't have to live with the guilt or the shame or the whatever that will do to somebody. You know.
But this is the craziest. Like the death penalty in itself, I can get from certain angles, but no. Like death by firing squad, like you want to torture, like you ain't like they don't take a stray dog that bit 3 people and ripped their throats out and put it in the corner and fire it out. I'm just saying, like, what last memory want to give that person? Hey, we're gunning you down. Did they gun somebody down? You know, eye for an eye type of stuff. Like I just be thinking about who thought about this stuff, and hey, this is what we're going to keep doing though.
And I was trying to find. I sent you guys the article too for the one in Buffalo. I'm about to. That's my bad. I know I sent it to you guys. I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to get the guy's name. That's all I want is the dude's name. That's all I want. And this guy live streamed it, man. He put this shit on the internet like before. He was saying
premeditation.
Yeah, Peyton Gendron, 18 years old.
18.
And he was putting these things on the internet before, saying that he wanted to do this. He had planned a shooting for his school. I'm not sure what stopped that. Thank God that was stopped. You know, but then he executed, you know, this mass shooting at a grocery store in a predominantly black neighborhood. And I have a homegirl on Twitter, and she said, my boyfriend is actually in Buffalo right now on assignment. And yesterday he was looking for stores, like just like a corner store to go to. And she said that store was on the list of stores that he could have gone to. He was 3 miles away from it.
Damn.
So shout out to her. Thank God that man is safe. You know, again, it's very unfortunate these other people lost their lives. I don't mean to get so super heavy at the beginning of the pod, but I think these things got to be talked about.
No, that's where we're at, man.
A lot more, you know, and just, man, thoughts and prayers, man, for real. And if you guys are saying thoughts and prayers, please make sure you're actually sending a prayer to whoever you pray to. Seriously, like let's buckle down and put some positive energy into the universe. Where we want to go from here?
Run down the list. Start at the top.
Start at the top?
Yep.
Well, let's get this first one out the way. Not that one, because that's going to take us a little longer. The Native American burial sites at boarding schools. So over the past, I want to say, 50 years or so, there have been a lot of discovering of mass graves of Native American students, children, and teenagers at these boarding schools all across the country.
Yep, they said 53.
53 of them that they found? Mm-hmm. And
more than that, man.
No, there are more than that.
Yeah, they said, but for now, they found 53.
These savages don't care, bro.
And so what happened was in the late, well, I don't want to say the late, but in the 1800s and the early 1900s, well, up until maybe like the 1940s, maybe, you know, a lot of Native American kids were sent to these boarding schools that were ran and operated by the Queen of England and her regime. And for whatever reason, they were just slaughtering these kids, experimenting on these kids, killing these kids off, and it was silent. Nobody knew anything about them. Some of the survivors of these boarding schools went on to testify and talk about, you know, what was going on. Some people don't have any recollection, you know, of what happened exactly. But they're finding these mass graves just buried outside of these schools that are now defunct and shut down and all that.
And again, it was the Queen of England and like her regime, her reign. It just shows how evil these people can be.
Reptilians.
It's so nasty. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It makes you sick to your stomach to think that humans could do that to one another, and just because you're discriminating by their culture, the color of their skin, or, some shit like that. Come on, man. And as we're starting to, discover more of these things and see more of these things come to light, these Europeans are starting to try to cover their tracks. That's why we have the critical race theory. They're trying to kick that out of school and ban the books and things like that. And these things are happening in current day. They're trying to cover their tracks by getting rid of the history from schools, but these things are taking place right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So thank God for social media that we can actually see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like we would have never known. I mean, technology is what it is, but the way that we are with social media and we're so quick to spread news, and I mean, it's kind of like...
That's how they control the media, bro. Look at them while they want to control. What you gonna put out there? Look what people get censored for, man.
Right.
What your account gets shut down for.
It's disgusting, dog. I hate that all this bad news is coming. You know what I mean? But it's just we need to know these things. We got to know.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to those people too. But they probably died horribly, man.
Rest in peace to those souls, man. I hope that their people, their families, have some sort of closure now.
I hope the answer to them spirits terrorizing them white devils.
I hope that their spirits are at rest finally. Sorry, this is heavy today.
It is a lot, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
What's up with Meg Thee Stallion? Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm sorry. She always getting to the wheel. I don't want to talk about that.
Did you hear about the thing with Meg? They took the article down, I think, everywhere.
That's because article? It was old news.
No.
I think that's why they took it down.
Got you. And it wasn't like confirmed?
It wasn't confirmed or accurate, so that's probably why they took it down.
Got you. So Monday or Tuesday morning, I think it was, the whole internet was blowing up. There's a doctor, Lafredo, supposedly testified or gave information that said Meg was cut by glass. There was a laceration on the bottom of her foot, and that the injury wasn't caused by bullets. Not sure who spread that information. Not sure who that who put that out there. And that was my suspicion in the first place. Not to say she couldn't have been shot also, but that she also got cut by glass. So this is not verifying anything. There was a medical report put out by Meg's team that said yes, indeed, she was cut by glass, but there's also still bullet fragments still in her foot. So it's not the people that put this out were basically saying that she wasn't shot; it was just glass. Yeah,
man. I'm gonna just let this just ride out in the courts, man. Let them do their thing, even though, of course, isn't the thing in itself. Oh wait, are they doing? Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just let this ride out. I'm gonna stay out of it like I have been. And
gotcha.
Let us see where it goes, man.
I thought it was interesting the amount of people on both sides of this whole thing that are saying, "Oh, you could tell she was lying the whole time." Yeah, bro, she was just cut by glass. And then the amount of people who were saying, "You raggedy ass niggas don't believe her. You're supposed to believe black women. Tory really shot her." So just all the stories are just it's a jumble fuck of jumble fucking shit.
It's the same black woman that said Jack Harlow's gonna save him.
I'm not touching it.
No, we got you. I mean, yeah, just because she was cut by glass doesn't mean everything else she didn't say is true.
I'm just waiting until everything comes out.
Yeah, I mean, they put out the statement again from her friend. What was her friend's name? The best friend. Anyway, whatever the best friend's name is, those reports started to resurface and Tory didn't shoot her. You know what it was. There was a story. Somebody said they got into it inside the Kylie's house. It was Kylie's house that they were at, or Kendall.
Kylie.
They was at Kylie's house and Kylie kicked him out because Meg was tripping. She was drunk, acting an ass or some shit. There's so many stories coming out. I don't know. I wasn't there. And I don't rock with Tory like that to that extent. I do think it's interesting though if it does come out that
I barely even knew who he was.
Oh, I knew who he was. He was on a Demon Time, boy. That man had a Instagram live going up until that point. You remember that shit? Mm-hmm. He had what was the thing? Something radio?
I don't remember.
I forgot what.
Yeah, it was bigger.
Quarantine radio. He had
it going harder than Boosie.
Hopping, boy.
Hotter than Boosie.
Yes. He had these chicks up there twerking every day.
It was looking like the twerk circus.
Same time, bro.
He said the twerk circus?
What was it?
What the fuck is that?
You never saw that?
No.
You never seen twerk circus?
I've never heard of that.
Oh, you know what's popping.
You could probably go back on Nate's Instagram. And
There's so many things like
Quarantine. And whoever was doing the ad libs for Tory around that time, that guy was filthy. Perfect. She's got a dunk. That dude was filthy. I hope he's still around. I hope.
Oh man.
Hope that guy gets
Sending
opportunity.
them peace and blessings, huh?
Yeah, I'm not president. I don't know. All right, look, man. Hope everybody can heal from that situation and move forward. Naomi Osaka is forming her own sports agency. I think that's the dopest shit ever. Naomi Osaka, former #1 tennis player in the world. She is Haitian and Japanese. She's super dope. Super young. She's like 24, 25 years old. She is breaking apart from the agency she was formerly with. I think it was CAA. And now she's starting her own sports agency.
She's got the clout to do it.
Yep.
She's got the power to do it. The skill talent behind her to do that, man.
Yep, absolutely.
I love what she's doing, man. I ain't gonna front.
And it's dope seeing her with her narrative as well. She withdrew from a couple tournaments last year because of her mental health. She was saying that she didn't want to feel the pressure of having to go out and compete. And what if she would have lost in that time, right? You think about how devastating that would be if you know that you didn't want to be there in the first place. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and you lose regardless. So, man, good for her, man. Round of applause, man, for this beautiful young woman, taking control of her own future. There's another agent that's going in with her to start the agency. He has some equity in it as well. I forgot what it's called. I do have the thing pulled up. Hold on. She's leaving IMG, not CAA. That's what it was. But it was big because it just let you know, players, how powerful the players can be. You know what I mean?
That's the power is there. They just, a lot of them haven't realized that yet,
And so her contract with IMG expired at the end of last year. She started her own agency, Evolve. And they said, I think the quote, the core of Evolve is building Naomi's business from $50 million a year to $150 million a year. So that's what they're after. I hope they get it, man. She's dope. She's got a skincare line, swimwear, sleepwear lines. Yeah, she's doing her shit. Congratulations to her.
All right. Delaware lacrosse team.
The Delaware lacrosse team stopped and searched.
That's the only one. That's the one I did not get to. So I'm gonna listen to, but everything else I'm up on.
Predominantly black female lacrosse team was
figures
in a tournament in Florida last week. They were driving back from Florida. They got to the Georgia state lines. They were pulled over. They said it was just a routine stop. They pulled the bus driver over. They said he was driving in the left lane. I'm not sure if that was illegal or whatever, but they stopped these young ladies again coming from this trip, and they said that they were going to search the bus for drugs. There was a video explaining what the guy was saying, like what the police officers were saying. We're going to search this thing. If you guys have anything to hide, either let us know now. And their coach went off, man. Their coach was hot. She was like, I treat these young ladies just like they're my daughters, so I want to protect them as much as I can. But there's really no battling back with the police. You know what I mean? You just kind of got to let them do whatever because you don't want the situation to escalate. Mm-hmm. And these young ladies, man, they're mortified. They're mortified. It's rough. It's rough for them because they had to sit for over an hour while their bags were getting, ransacked and gone through. The dogs were on the bus. They had to, unpack. It's crazy, man. So discrimination at the highest level.
That ain't went nowhere, man. That's just this thing, man. People, this stuff ain't went nowhere. It ain't went nowhere. It's not going nowhere, man.
No.
Until we make a shift, and realistically, until we can come together as a unit, as a cohesive unit, as a people, this stuff is going to continue to happen to us, man.
Also, no drugs were found.
Of course not.
Brittany Griner's still locked up. Just got her sentence extended 30 days. This is the first time that we've actually seen her. There was a picture that came out. She's been held in Germany
87 days
over some
cannabis oil, supposedly.
Cannabis oil cartridges that she had. It's crazy. 87 days, you said something like that?
Yeah, it's been like 87 days.
It's fucking nuts. Like, what's going on, man? And it's the women. Not to say that you would expect it with the men. You know what I mean? But come on, G. Come on, my guy.
But they ain't riding for her either, though. I was watching some tweets. Some of the other WNBA ladies that somebody put out. Hey, ESPN, that should be on your page.
It should be every day.
You guys every single day.
Every day.
Every day it should be up. You guys should be saying something about it. And then he's like, yeah. So,
Brittany Griner, I hope you're well.
Let's pay attention to that.
These words may not reach her, but we do wish her well in what she's dealing with. I wish there was a way that we could kind of step in and create some type of impact. But yeah. What's up, man? These is all me, man. Where was you guys at this week with the topics, man?
Hey, man. Well, listen, I'm riding with you, bro. I'm here, man. I don't want to bring us back down. So I feel like I was thinking about it too. I was like, man, Z was doing the board. She's like, it's kind of light this week, think, Dad. And I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, man. It's probably all Reese, man. It's been the past couple weeks. I'm not going to front, man. Yeah. I don't like to put that type of energy out there. I'm not saying I've been in a slump, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been producing and things, but It's been a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. It's been for a while. It's been like that, but I'm not. We have conversations,
of course,
offline and things. But it's been a lot for me, man. Just in life and in everything, man. And I still have to produce at the end of the day, as I'm gonna say, man. But it's been heavy. It's been a lot, and that's where I've been at, man. So
I understand. What about you, yo? You good?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
You been busy?
Yeah. This job stuff, people want wigs again. I'm leaving again.
Hey, now.
I left last week.
All right, Carmen San Diego.
So where did you go last week?
Yeah.
I went somewhere.
Yeah, we know that. Where did you go?
I went out.
You was out of town, Carmen San Diego.
My nigga, where? I just want to know the city. I don't even care where you was.
Right.
I was in Cali.
There you go.
That's all you got to do.
Shaking ass in Cali.
No.
She was. It just ain't on video.
So we had an interesting conversation. I know you don't really care, right? But I had an interesting conversation with somebody at the bar the other night.
Here we go.
I'm not. It's not. No, it wasn't a negative thing. It wasn't a negative thing. They were like, I wish I could hear more from Michelle because she seems like she has great points and she seems like she has a lot to say, a lot of insight. And I was like, fam, I would tell her this all the time. I was like, I implore her to get it, have her shit. They was like, nah, because when she gets it going, she be saying good shit. You know what I mean? She has interesting topics. I was like, hey man, I wish we could too. People are begging for more of the show. So
Dun, dun, dun.
I told you, man, Shell's Angels, man.
Shell's Angels. Hey, you put that baby oil on your face where it's glistening off the light.
Oh man, thank you.
He came in there with a whole bottle of, look at this shit. What's that? Where'd you put it at? You put it away. My nigga came with a whole bottle of old school baby oil with the pink top, Johnson & Johnson's.
The brown top.
The brown top.
The Shane
rubbed it on his beard, rubbed it on his face, rubbed it on his kneecaps.
Yeah, man, because I didn't want to be ashy, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be, because I'm wearing shorts, I ain't going to be the ashy dude that's just out here. Nah, not me, buddy.
You broke the hoochie daddy
Shorts in the rain.
In the rain.
I figured we would just be here.
It's all right. If you had some Birkenstocks on, you would have been right in line, pimping.
Right, yeah, for real though.
Straight up.
The Birks.
Because he had the hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? The shorts and the Birks, you would have been good.
The Birks, you'd have been straight. And man, they didn't get my shirts from my job, man. They had me squeezed into this large the other day. Bro,
they're out of pocket for that.
I was stuffed in this damn shirt.
I thought you was Bruce Banner.
And I was like, oh, bro, let me go ahead and just throw this shit on because I'm going to put it on for the meeting. Right.
We got a little part of the team.
Yeah. Look straight. Dude was like, yeah, we got to get you more shirts.
He knew, at that moment he knew they had you fucked up.
I was like, come on,
look at me, fam. Why you make me embarrass myself like this for you guys to believe what I said?
Come on, G. And so they told me to order my shit, and so I'm just waiting. So they gave my phone the other day.
Good.
They got my gas card.
Did you get your car yet?
Nah, the car's still there. I got to take a test. But I don't have access to any of our systems.
Damn, they just dragging on your ass.
I'm looking at the car.
Are they at least paying you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
No,
just
you know
how these motherfuckers do.
Yeah, no, we're salary, so we're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, and we don't have to be in the building. It's like 85% remote, which is tight. We just come in whenever we have meetings. And my territory is everything south of East Cherry.
Okay,
it's lit.
Okay,
Dude said, "Do you know that area?" Do I know that area? From East Cherry all the way to Ridden, Tukwila, and all.
Oh, I know that area.
Come on, man. I'm the guy for this.
Look at God.
So I'm hyping. I'm just excited to.
Congratulations, man.
Get on the thing. Thank you, sir.
Hey, good
Appreciate
job.
you. And my 1 year for me not cutting my hair is coming up.
Good job.
Yeah, man. It's been growing for almost a year now.
Good job.
I'm excited.
Good job. You stuck with it, man. Listen, you do some crazy shit, man. Listen, chill.
I want to
Don't
cut
do
this
that.
shit so
Don't do
bad.
that. I want to cut it.
I want to cut it and dye it.
Don't do that. That's
immediately.
what I say. Stop doing that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So it's a year in now. You might as well just.
He was got to get him through that stage.
Yeah.
Now he got his jungle ropes in. He's feeling right.
Michelle, your people's in trouble. They're blocking IG filters in Texas and Illinois.
That was hilarious. Hey, Texas is wild. Texas is like, fuck y'all.
Your people, all your people that be with the filters and the, you know what I'm saying, and all that. No more filters in Texas and Illinois. The folks she was just rocking with down there. No more filters for them. Trying to be cute.
So how does that work with the social networking things? They're not functional in those.
You block the feature. It's geotagging. It's a dope technology. Yeah, man. No more the scammers.
And what was the root of that? Like to get that pass through, man. That'd come like they started getting hookers that didn't look like there was the hookers on the page.
It's a facial recognition thing. I think that has to do with the government and scamming and shit like that. You know.
Okay.
But that just lets you know that they're watching your social media.
Yeah.
That lets you know that they're watching all the illegal activity. You see what just happened with YSL and Gunna and Thug. They're telling people, the lady, whoever that Mary is, we're watching your social media.
Yeah.
If you didn't think that we watching, we watching.
You're making it easy for us.
Exactly.
I've been saying this shit for years, though, man, and just Think they not? No, they got people. Your fine tax dollars at work.
Yeah, man. So all y'all that moved to Houston and Dallas these past couple of years from Seattle, nobody moved to Chicago because you just don't move to Chicago. But them filters, boy, it's over. At least for the time being. And that sucks too, because again, to let you know, I mean, they're looking. Not that they can't get your face for any other thing, because Clear's the same way, right? Clear through the airport.
I don't know. I don't use that.
Oh, okay. It's like I don't use it either, but I thought it was like a facial recognition. You know this, Clear?
Yeah, but I don't know what it has to do with the facial recognition.
I thought it was a facial recognition software for Clear.
Oh no, I never went through them.
Oh, okay. We're all broke, so no. But for those people who got, I'm gonna ask Che.
My brother has it.
Your brother got money too.
I thought Clear was just internet.
No. Nah, man. Nah. That's throwback. That's taking it back too. It's not around anymore, is it?
I don't think so. I haven't heard it. Yeah, I haven't heard about it.
But nah, Clear's the other thing that you get to like just pass through.
Yeah, you have to stand in line and shit like that.
Yeah, but I thought that was because you sign up for the internet.
No,
service.
Nah, it's a whole different thing.
And that'd be a cold ass promo though, man.
Yeah,
hey, sign up for internet, man. You can get through the airport faster.
Hell yeah. Let me see what else. Pinky. Pinky was in the news. Porn star Pinky.
Porn star
legend.
Pinky.
She's getting body shamed.
She is getting body shamed.
It's fucked up.
That's not fucked up.
Yes, it is.
Why is it fucked up?
Why are they talking about her body? That's how she wants to look. She's happy. She's in a good space. Leave her alone.
Are you sure? Ooh. You sure
she seems to be having fun to me.
You said now you changing up the seams. So listen to the words, beautiful
I'm just
people.
Saying, you don't know what she's dealing with. Why are you talking about her?
No, I'm not body shaming.
I ain't talking about her at all. I
don't always think that body shaming is a bad thing.
I didn't know who she was before, and so I seen people body shaming or talking about it. It was like I've never seen none of her work or nothing. I've heard her name, but I've never seen her work.
Seen the legend?
See,
what?
people. I have not.
You've seen Adrian. You're familiar with her.
You never heard the music?
No.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
She got music?
She's a rapper.
I've never heard the music.
Nothing. So, no, nothing.
So, Pinky was at a porn convention recently, and there were people shaming her because she charges for pictures at the porn convention, which you should be doing.
Yeah, she's a porn star.
Convention.
Yeah.
And so, but that's when the body shaming came in too, because they were like taking pictures of her. She's gained, some weight from her glory days. She's gained a considerable amount of weight, and so people were like, "You want us to pay for a picture with this?"
Fuck.
Yeah, it was foul.
I got some of my best squeeze offs to the U. This is not it.
Not dead ass though. I got some favorites of Pinky.
Oh, all right.
So I wanted to play this audio because I thought it was very. She addressed the whole situation, which is dope. Which is super dope. Here, we'll take a listen.
Whether it's a feature show or autograph signing. So when I am, in light of current events, I'll speak on it. When I am in a place of business, whether it's a feature show or autograph signing convention, I do charge for photos. Yes, I do. And it's to my discretion of what I charge. And, my photos aren't $100. My regular photos, I charge $40 at the convention. $40. But guess what? If you want me to pull this motherfucking ass out, then that's different. So yes, I was charging $100 for me I let the guy sit in the chair and straddle him and pull this motherfucking ass out with this beautiful tan lines and grip this motherfucker cheeks and slap it and feel it. And guess what? They was giving it to me and they was scared. I had to take their hand like, hey, touch my butt. It's okay. Grip that motherfucker. But guess what? It's my ass. I pull it out for who I want to pull it out for how much I want to pull it out. And I would think that my real fans would appreciate that when I go other places, I make them break bread like Jesus said, because I'm going to be consistent.
Make them break bread
now,
like
you
Jesus
catch me
said.
Outside or no regular, no, I'm not going to charge people for photos. That's tacky. So no, if I see you somewhere out in public and you respectfully ask for a photo with me, of course I'm going to take a photo with you for free. I mostly take more photos of my fans for free than charging. But in a place of business, just like this motherfucker's a place of business, you have to pay me. That's what we're on. That's what we're doing. Okay? So if you have any questions,
that's real.
Feel free to ask, and I will walk you through the process.
That's real. I agree with her all the way.
But don't be on here complaining and pressuring me, and then I see you ain't paid. Like I said, I am a little behind, and I have to prioritize people who already spent money with me, because I've been having a crazy schedule.
All right, you guys get the gist what's going on.
Yeah.
Niggas is complaining that she's not You're coming to a place of business and you're not trying to pay the price, nigga. If anything, you owe her. Shit, we all owe her a national debt. Somebody put some. If she got an OnlyFans, somebody subscribe. Like, gee, porn is free for the most part on the internet, right? Yeah, we all agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Porn is free. You can go watch Pinky's best years right now.
Yep, for
her
free.
greatest performances right now. And if you see that person in the street, or you see him at a porn convention, or you see him at anywhere where it's an official location, a place of business, and you ask that person for anything, a picture, grabbing the ass, pull a titty out, whatever it is, fam, pay that person.
Yeah,
put some money in that person's pocket. Sex work is real work. That's how they make their money. I am a great supporter of Whole Life. Whole is life. Do it. Shout out to the Hoochies. Do your thing.
Reese the Hoochie speaking for you all.
Come on.
I'm mad at you. Do your thing, man. Yeah, and she's all the way right in that. Like, everything that she said, she's all the way right. The people on the internet talking crazy. No, man, shut up. Y'all was jacking off to her.
Right, exactly.
Talking to her, stop it. She's at a place of business, like she said.
Absolutely.
This is her industry. This is what she does. Respect her craft. Okay? Pay the woman.
But if you see them out at the mall or the gas station,
Well, she just said, like, I'll take pictures of my fans. That's different. But I'm in a place of business right now. Let's get paid.
Get to the money.
Yeah, right. Stop.
And you know, a thing that I discovered recently, my guy was telling me this happening. There's a lot of these. So of course, a lot of these escorts are scamming, right? A lot of the escorts
scamming.
They're scamming. It is bad too, boy.
Damn.
Ooh, buying pussy should be an easy transaction. Let me just say that. It should be.
They need Huggy Bear back.
Tell us about one of these scams.
So one of the scams is that they're using other people's pictures, obviously, you know, like a catfish kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. And so you can go to any one of these websites, such as like the, I don't know the name of the website, I forgot, but you can go to the site and it's like click on more pictures, right? You see a picture like the girl you want, whatever, right? And then you click on it, like see more pictures or see more images.
You got experience with this, bro?
And now it's, I didn't buy pussy off the thing. But I've seen it though. I've seen it because when bro sent it to me, he was like, look, bro, this shit's happening. And I was like, oh shit. And he's a constant, he's a customer.
Okay.
He does his shit.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, nah.
Do your thing, buddy.
But then you'll see like other people's pictures too. Not just that girl.
Just that blazing, just like, fuck it, here it is.
Yeah, it'll be other people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. So obviously you've either used this account before with somebody else to scam. You know, you're sloppy, you're not cleaning up behind yourself kind of shit. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Or they'll ask for like the women ask for a deposit via Cash App, and then they'll ask for like a further deposit for something else. You know what I'm saying? The next, I'm telling you, I had a homeboy I sat and watched. This nigga spent $200, dog, on an initial deposit. Then they asked him for like a follow-up deposit for like safety or some shit. And he was like, nah, my nigga, like, send my money back.
Didn't get it back.
Blocked. Move on to the...
He didn't get his goods?
Nah.
And didn't get no jack off or nothing. I sat and
I was just like, fam, this is the risk that you run.
No gang.
You gotta
know.
Hot mouth. And there's so many different sites and there's so many different... Bro, it's crazy. It's nuts. And so, hey, fellas, even some of the women. I know I got a homegirl. She pays for pleasure. And y'all be careful out there, man. It's a cold game. It is cold. If you're gonna be hoeing, you know what I'm saying, set your shit up. The OnlyFans game is changing. Have you noticed that? You probably don't be on the OnlyFans. Man, the OnlyFans game is changing, bruh. There's so many more free accounts now. So if you're familiar with OnlyFans at all whatsoever, you guys are not familiar with OnlyFans, right?
Nah, I'm listening. I'm just tuned on.
Familiar with OnlyFans? Man, let me show you guys real fast.
I heard it. I mean, when I'm familiar, I know that people on there slanging pictures and ass of pictures of ass and pussy and things. I know what they're doing on there. And then I remember they try to. I don't want to see it.
Just watch it. Because I have to explain it to you.
Pull up his premium account.
Yep. That's exactly what he's doing. Look, he got a login and everything.
Yeah, you have to create an account.
Oh, see, you know about it. You got OnlyFans. You on that?
Tyrone was on it doing his interview stuff.
So look, all right. So look, you guys see?
It's not only for porn. That's what they're saying. That's what got famous. So you can do all kind of stuff on there.
But it's mostly for porn. But here's
it's mostly for.
So look, right. So that
I'm making OnlyFans.
So look, can you see this? You see this, right? So you should have like a suggested thing, right? This account is free, okay? Because you can't preview it. There's no preview for OnlyFans. You literally have to follow that person to subscribe, right?
Okay.
There's nothing that you can see. All you see is how many likes they got, how many posts, right? The name, this type of shit, okay? So this is how they draw you in. They'll say, I got a free account. You click it for free shit, right?
And with hearts on the lower button, nice.
And then everything is PG-13, and you got to buy the additional content.
That's an ass job.
But look, see, and then you got this. So you have to buy this, whatever premium shit, for however much money, right? You got to unlock the other content.
Okay.
And that's not how OnlyFans used to be.
Well, to be fair, I believe that's a standard business practice as far as retaining customers. And they did kind of start that after all the dating apps did that.
What do you mean?
Because a lot of stuff used to be free on the dating apps, and then they start putting other things behind a paywall. Like extra likes, extra boost posts.
Right.
You know, all that kind of stuff.
Or see who likes you or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for me, what bothered me about the OnlyFans shit changing was the fact that, again, you can't preview it, right? There's no preview whatsoever. And now I'm just unsubscribing from shit because for what? But it's like, you had this, you access all the type of content that women were developing. They were comfortable, getting naked, busting open, playing with themselves, all type of shit, for whatever the price was. And then certain people started getting into the marketplace for OnlyFans, and now it just kind of fucked it up for everybody else. What was that girl? The white girl, Bad Baby? Mm-hmm. And she got an OnlyFans shit, and she made that $1 million in a day or some shit like that.
And she made, what did she say, 55 million or something like that recently?
Bruh, it's crazy. She fucked it up for everybody else because now she changed how people got paid through OnlyFans. She was getting to it so big that they were getting paid like weekly or something, I think, something like that, or they could charge as much as they wanted to for photos and movies and all type of shit. Now there's a limit to how much you can charge people and shit like that. It's crazy. People, you get a big whale in the ocean, bro, they fuck up everything for everybody.
I just thought it was weird. She hit 18 and got on there, and then $1 million that fast.
Hey man, it's happening every day. But I didn't like the whole you got shit for free, or you pay like a low amount. You know what I'm saying? You pay like $5. They'll do discounts all the time. They'll do a sale or here and there. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh man, I got $5. Yeah, you spend the thing, and now everything behind that paywall, you got to pay for it again. You got to pay
every time.
No. When I found out that was how that was moving,
all the sales.
Nah, I got hacker friends, bro.
That's what I'm about to tell you. That all the hacks are on Reddit.
Y'all sick.
I got sent the file the other day, boy.
Oh, y'all wild.
It was one of the mega files. It was like the biggest leak. It was like 389 pages worth of. I was like, dog, what? It was to the point where I'm scrolling through just to see who was on it. You know what I mean? To the point where I stopped and I went back to the 389 page and started going backwards. It was crazy. Some solid shit. I pray for the ladies though, because that's not fair. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. However,
that's the same thing we said about Napster.
yeah, right? Yeah. Hey man, it's not fair. It's not cool. But however, if you need the link, you need to hit me because I got the link and I'll send it to you. I sent it to a couple of bros the other day. I was like, I got hacker friends, man. My hacker friend was like, hey, my nigga, look at this. He sent me this shit. I said, what is this? What is this, bro? One of the bros told me, he said, bro, I'm not even at the house yet. He said, I can't wait to get home. He said, my nigga, I can't wait to get home.
He said, you about to
excited.
Every single
Oh, no, he was, boy. And it's crazy, though, because I feel like the quality of that type of shit is lowering now. I had a conversation with a young lady the other night at the bar, and she was just like, bro, she was like, it went from like, taking professional pictures to, I own an iPhone and a little, what's the little holder?
Ring camera.
Yeah, little ring light with the clip. Yeah. And they're making them small now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You do your own shit. I was like, hey man, get your money, bro. It's tight. Do whatever the fuck you gonna do. I think it's dope, man. I think it's innovation. That industry definitely needs a new, an infuse of new energy.
375 mil for 10 years.
Tom Brady banking.
All right, Thomas.
When he retires from the Buccaneers, whatever point
when
that
he
is,
retires,
whenever he decides that he's done, he got to deal with Fox Sports for reportedly $375 million.
God damn.
For 10 years of being an analyst. I'm not sure what else he's gonna do. So that's a lot of money to just sit in the booth, but $375 million. I think that's more than what he's earned in the NFL over his 20-year career.
For sure.
$375. Man, round of applause for Tom for breaking the fucking bank.
I was gonna say something crazy, but I'm like, again, it was like a 6th or 7th round pick or something like that.
7th round pick.
The underdog, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your merit, bro. I'm not mad at all. Like come on, bro. That means nobody liked you. They was throwing your combine numbers out, throwing your physical body out there, man. They was really shaming dog.
The crazy thing is, when he got drafted, he shot the bench. It took for Drew Bledsoe to get injured, for him to come in, and he did it. He just done an amazing job.
No, it's cool. Like when I first started, I was like, whatever. And I was like, damn, 7th round pick. Yeah. I was like, y'all dogged him out. You know what? Okay, Tom. Cool. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna say this right now, fellas. Very important. Pay attention. If you are out fucking around on your lady, you got to strap up. You have to wear protection. I know it's easier for us to say just don't fuck around, but that doesn't seem like the likely thing. I say that I got a friend right now who's dealing with some bullshit. Chick had a baby.
Ooh.
And now the chick with the baby is harassing my friend on some let's be sister wives type shit. My nigga, fellas.
Wow.
Don't put your women in position to be embarrassed.
She didn't say I'm gonna come at your girl as a woman. She said, let's be sister wives.
That's not what she said, but she's like, your kids are invited here. Your kids are always welcome because our kids are siblings now. It's just some foul shit. And she was like, bitch, my kids will never be over there.
Oh, so she said she's privy to all those situations.
She don't. Yeah, I mean, because he
had to.
He snuck off. He did his shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, the worst thing you can do to your lady is embarrass her. That's the worst shit you can do.
Shit.
Is embarrass your woman. Fellas, if you're gonna be out doing whatever you're doing, strap it up, my nigga, or pay for it. If you got it.
The plan B.
Dog. Okay.
They know
I couldn't find an article.
They know they're busting in them. Get a plan B.
You can't force her to take it though. That's a crazy thing.
Well, don't do it then.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. But I think that telling them not to do it is, I'm not saying it's unreasonable because they're gonna do whatever they want to do. You got a man who got money, he got access. You know what I mean? He got a little bit of power or whatever, some notoriety.
They just need to be smart.
Yeah, strap it up, man, or just get some head or pay for it.
Sheesh.
Or pull out.
That don't even work sometimes.
Or pull out.
That's like a last resort.
That would be mine though.
You're like, we're here now.
That's the first resort. What are you talking
That's
about?
the first resort.
The
Is
second resort, actually.
What's the first one? Use a condom.
Use a condom.
These niggas ain't using condoms. Condoms.
And don't be like it takes away all the feeling. Because that's what they be saying. They have. Well, they have thin ones now. They're doing,
I'm using thin ones. It's not the same still. I'm with you though.
They're creating different ones, so it's more.
Ain't they banning contraceptives?
Yeah, I just tried one of them
in Texas.
Texas, too tight.
What'd you try?
I think it's called Skin or something.
The Skins, the new one?
the non-latex joints. Yeah, they're cool.
They come in a little black packaging. That one,
blue, yeah. Blue packaging.
You don't like it?
Blue and gold. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's Adrian's breakdown on condoms. So, if you guys want to know about more condoms, you should do that, bro. You should go using different ones and do like a review. You come on here.
Adrian's called a review.
I was gonna try different ones, but I wasn't gonna do the whole review thing.
We'll review them. Come on, let's do it. That'd be fun.
You got a mic now, buddy.
You come on in. You come on in here, bro.
Something after you guys are done with this.
You do a condom review too?
No.
Oh,
I mean, in the past, I was using the Trojan Her Pleasure.
How was that?
Those
solid.
I think those were the best ones I used from Trojan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I've used the Her Pleasure. I've used the Fire and Ice.
Have you guys used the skin ones?
That's what
I said. The skins, and I don't know about those. It's like just when you're opening it, it's like it doesn't even feel the same as like the Trojans, right? Like just trying to roll it out. Because I used to be able to open the Trojans with one hand and put it on.
My boy was a pro.
Oh, we're doing this?
This is a sick Negro.
I can't do that with this.
My man said one hand. Hold on.
He said he had one hand on the clip.
Ah, you a sick nigga, man.
Hey, bro. Yeah.
Hey, y'all heard what he said, though. He's a magician. I used to be able to do it with one hand.
One hand, Adrian? Hey,
that's dope.
That's tight.
Yeah, it is.
That's tight.
It is.
Damn, what happened? You can't do it anymore? You lost your touch?
No, it's just the condom is a little different.
That's what you said, yeah.
He said you guys got to go back to the original so he can do his magic tricks
it's
again.
Like, you have to turn that shit around. You're like, what side is the front?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Was she impressed when you did one hand?
She don't see it. That's the point.
Oh, you just... I thought...
Sleight of hand. He could work in Vegas. Three card Monty.
That's hell. I thought she was trying to show out and impress.
Nah,
hey, girl, watch this.
He was trying to keep the flow going while he was getting ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was always a scoundrel. Just rip it off on my teeth.
Oh, it's a scoundrel.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, the sun's out. Nice.
Oh, finally, yeah. I always thought they would like that shit more. You just see you ripping it off with your teeth, like, ooh. Wait, let me ask. Never mind. Let me ask this question. No.
This is a sick nigga.
I'm gonna ask the question, but I don't want to answer. I don't want nobody to.
Don't say it.
I don't want nobody to incriminate themselves.
What?
How many people have you had a consistent sexual relationship with and you never used a condom? Don't answer that question. Just think about it.
Oh,
how many people in your life have you had consistent sex with, and at no point in time you used a condom at any point with them people?
Not even from the first time?
Huh?
Not even the first time? It was just naked head the whole time?
From start to finish?
Ooh.
I'm not saying don't answer it.
Jeez.
I don't want you to get in trouble.
So what's the point of the question? If you
Right.
He's putting that out there. It's more for the people.
It's for the people too.
It's for the people.
It's a
thinker. It's a thinker.
I didn't even have to think.
Right.
Oh, one? Mm-hmm. What? You got one person?
Yeah, my first love.
Oh.
She's ready to throw that out there. That's all y'all get from me.
Well, I thought we were answering, so.
Hey.
He said that he didn't want no answers.
Oh.
But also, round of applause to Michelle for some honesty, man. Some, hey, here we go.
God, here we go.
Is this still getting naked head from you right now?
What?
Nah, she don't fool with that dude no more.
Oh, fuck
I
him.
don't know nothing about nothing.
Fuck him? I thought you guys was in a cool space. No?
No, not recently, no.
Oh, okay. But before you guys were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, fuck him. If it's fuck him, it's fuck him. You know, I'm team Shell's Angels. Shit, you gotta.
You're sick.
I'm just saying, I'm on your side with this thing. We tell people all the time, like, man, Shell's like my sister, dog. We come here every week, you know what I mean? It's my nigga, man. I just want to make sure she's good, you know what I mean? Taken care of and all that.
Get on her head, too.
Do you feel protected with us?
Not always.
No?
Oh, that's...
No.
And what ways do we not make you feel protected? And how can we work on that?
I don't know.
What? How can you say not always and you don't know?
If you got to think
No,
about
there's just been an incident, but other than that,
there was an incident here?
not here when you guys are out. But other than that,
Where we at?
you apologized for it, but Quay didn't.
Damn, what I do?
Do you mind talking about it? I don't remember.
It was a while ago, so I don't care now. But at the time, I was kind of annoyed.
Before, right?
No, go ahead. I want to hear.
Didn't you speak about it before?
No, I didn't bring it up. I just was like, well, whatever.
What happened?
But
Yeah, I'm not hip.
oh, well, you guys were out, and there were some people saying bad things about myself, and instead of defending me, you guys were laughing with them, and it kind of annoyed me. But that was like, and then you text, and you were like, it was funny what they were saying, and then Reese, like an hour or something later, he apologized, because I guess he had to sit and think about it.
We were at Classics, I think. The dudes were talking.
Yeah.
I think so.
And that kind of annoyed me, so.
Got you.
I guess it depends on who you guys are around, is what I get, what it gives me sometimes.
Nah, let me speak for myself. I don't remember.
Well, you can't argue her feelings.
No, I'm not saying. No, I wasn't saying nothing about her.
Nah.
No. Okay, when I said nah, it had nothing to do with how you feel because your feelings were valid. Right. All I'm saying is, I think I'm filtering it. If I was probably filtering it through my filter, and so whoever it was in the relationship I had with them, it's not anything harmful, because I didn't feel that way. Like I said, person, but how you feel and I feel would be two totally different things. So that's what I just would say with that.
I think sometimes when we hear feedback about the show, I'm always try to be protective of the show's brand and who she is as a person, especially just as a person. You know what I mean? You are who you are, bro. And we're not trying to have nobody come shit on you. I do think that sometimes some of the critique that I look at it through a different lens. I'm looking at it from an entertainment standpoint. Like, this is the thing. This is an entertainment, platform. And so if it's a critique about the pod, that's one thing.
It was about me, though. They didn't say anything about
I'm not talking about that time. I'm just saying when I hear about this is the first filter that I see it through is how does it make this thing? How does it impact this? And is it valid criticism for a podcast? But if you starts attaching your character, then that's different.
Yeah, now
it's fam. Okay, so Michelle's gonna be who she is. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. She is who she wants to present herself to be to the world. You doesn't know her journey. You know her struggle. You know what she's dealt with or gone through. So I think that's a thing. It's like you got to leave her alone or have a personal conversation with her. That's it.
They're not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna say that they are, but I'm just saying if that is the case. But my first view of the whole shit is about the podcast. It's like they say, "Oh, Michelle needs to talk more." I don't take that as Michelle's a hella quiet, hella shy person. I look at it like people want to hear more from you because you're a woman in this space.
But what they were saying to you, it wasn't that. It was negative.
Did they call you a liar? Was it that night we were talking about?
It was that, and it was something else that they were saying.
I don't remember none of this.
I do remember. It was me and you we're at Classics. It was the two dudes that walked up to us and was talking to us.
Is that the night? I know what night that did because she never come out with us, so I know exactly what night that was.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have been there, you would have remembered.
Nah, because they probably wouldn't have said it in front of you.
No, you're right. That's true.
They probably wouldn't have said what they said, or because it's usually us that brings it up. I'll say it, but I'll say it playfully. she'll be lying. And I say that, and I explain that to you. You're just not as open with, putting your business out there, and that's fine. Your business is your business. And everybody's not privy to it. Everybody shouldn't be able to have access to your personal shit. However, we would like for you to kind of dig a little bit deeper when we come to different topics that we can all weigh in on.
Sometimes when I do, you guys don't believe me. So I don't say anything. I just like, all right, whatever.
We ain't gonna go down that road.
That's what I'm saying. People make too many assumptions. And it's like you really don't know people's lives. And if they present it to you and they're telling you, you can't be like, well, that's not true. Or I heard this or I heard that. You don't know.
What's one thing that people get wrong about you when they meet you? Or when they talk to you or experience you?
They don't tell me. I don't know. I know some people tell me that they're intimidated, which I don't know why. But other than that, they don't say anything. They're like, you're always smiling and you're always happy, but that's about it.
Okay.
They don't say anything else. I hear I'm mean sometimes, but that's only by guys. But the girls just say I'm kind of intimidating, and I'm like, how?
I had a friend tell me that the other day. She said women are intimidated by her prowess, like her sexual prowess, and I was like, what does that look like to people?
Wow, she doesn't even have sex.
No, not Lachelle. My homegirl was saying that about herself, and I was saying, like, what does that look like for you to show up being who you are and for other women to be intimidated by it? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. I even like asked one girl, like, how, and she was like, just how you carry yourself, and I'm like, wouldn't you see that and wouldn't that motivate you? Like, why would you be intimidated? I don't understand.
That's a question they gotta have for themselves, man.
I don't understand intimidation unless it's like a physical thing, like this thing's gonna beat me up type shit. You know what I mean? Like that kind of fear I get. You know what I mean?
I think sometimes people tend to use the word intimidated synonymous with unapproachable.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Meaning like they don't feel as comfortable just going up to you and saying, "Hey, what's up?"
Right.
Okay.
Especially if they don't know you.
Yeah, words mean things. You know what I mean? So you can't just say that part. Or I see people put intimidating on themselves a lot. People say, I intimidate people. I'm like, how do you know that? Because people don't talk to you? Just to your point, you just don't seem approachable. Just because niggas don't want to talk to you don't mean that you intimidate them. I don't fear you, fam. You know what I mean? You have a looming shadow over me. I just don't want to talk to you. That's it. We got anything else?
Can I add something?
Yep, you said you got something. Go ahead.
The fellas and the ladies, the hoochie daddy shorts. Have you guys seen those?
Oh, shit.
Of course.
What do you mean?
What you mean?
Before they was talking about it, I already had them.
Huh?
The 6 inches.
Do you be forgetting on conversations?
Right.
I feel like I heard it, but then I was like,
We was talking about this in depth.
Just last week.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're nice. I've been seeing them.
Lisha, when I say children
They're
fuck
nice.
about us,
I've been seeing them.
I've been seeing them, and I'm loving them.
seeing them kneecaps, boy. The top of the knees. Hell yeah.
I've been seeing the talls with them, and I'm like, oh.
Is that the talls?
The tall men.
Okay. All right.
And niggas out here
I
just
feel like if they're
showing
short,
ass.
they don't. If you're short, I don't feel like they should have those. I feel like those are made for tall men.
Let them gentlemen prosper. What if we said that about women? If you're this, you shouldn't do this. Y'all get mad.
I'm just saying, when I seen it on the short dude, they were like super.
It is not giving as it's giving with the other ones.
They were super tight, and I was like, that ain't how that's supposed to go.
That's not how that's supposed to be.
It
was
way
it
too
spandex?
tight. It was tight, and I was like, oh man, I
Tell
feel
the
like they're for the
girls
tall.
how much you like
type.
Yeah, you like
Worlds.
the girls? For the girls?
Tell
There
the
you go.
girls
For the girls.
what you like about it.
Well, for those who don't know about the hoochie daddy shorts, you better get you a pair.
Since it's MC or lower, they say.
Or lower. Quay had that whole shit last week.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I pulled my shit out of stores, and
Is that where they came from? They came from storage?
Yeah, I had them because I packed them at the end of the summer.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me see what I have, and if I need any more, and I didn't.
I'm excited for this hot weather. Whew.
I just want to barbecue. Honestly, I'm not front with y'all. I just want to barbecue. I
Perfect
just want
time
to
to start shooting your shots,
whip
ladies.
the grill out. She about to pull out the push-up board. She about to pull out the push-up board.
I definitely want to be out somewhere with you when you shoot a shot. Didn't you say the other day, the girl was sending wings to people?
Yeah.
At the bar? Yes. I saw somebody else talk about that too on Instagram.
Hey, you know what?
That's tight.
That is tight. That is tight. For real.
Shit, send me some wings, dog.
Yeah.
Send me some wings, dog. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. I do want to say shout out to Low Key, man. Low Key Kurt. He
doing his thing. I got that playlist too.
Can you pull it up? Yeah, where's that playlist at? That's what I was trying to look for right now.
I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Low Key put out a playlist of Seattle artists. Good for him, man. I know
He been putting in work, man.
yeah, he loves the Seattle scene, like for real. He has a Seattle bass playlist. I know that Daryl Cruz has a Seattle bass playlist, or Pacific Northwest. And I was trying to find some shit off of it. I retweeted it the other day.
How do I find it?
Go to playlist.
Was it only on Spotify?
It was on iTunes.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I got it,
Here
buddy.
it is.
I got it.
I forgot it was on the other night.
Are you guys doing anything Memorial Day weekend?
I don't have any plans whatsoever. Can you send it to me? Send it.
I'm gonna just airdrop it.
Oh, look at you getting all tech smart.
Man, I'm trying to get it. Oh, wait, how do I do it?
Oh, I got it.
You got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
The Low Key Experience by Kurt. Good shit, brother. Good shit.
Good brethren, Curtis Macklin. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, I added it to my thing. Sorry guys, I'm pulling it up. Who? Make a Million, Money Reese, Young Life Records, Jigga City. Hey, I like this Jigga City guy.
Jigga City guy.
Yeah, I like this guy. Actually, that's what I'm gonna play.
Play that shit.
I'm gonna play. What's it called? It's called Sinning, featuring Jigga City. All right, you guys, we're out of here, man. We're gonna do this one. Fade the music out. We gotta get about. Corey, you got shit?
Yeah, I got shit to do, Pimpin'.
Got shit to do. We show anything for the people before we jump out of here?
Sorry.
Okay, no, never mind. All right, let's go. We're out of here. This
No, I
is
just
Sinning.
got a message.
We see you made you smile.
Yeah, I did. Sure did.
Who are they making you smile?
Look at she's all giddy. She's all giddy. She got a cockpit that she liked.
No.
Next to us.